Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning. I thank my colleague. And today I rise. I am the proud co-sponsor of this important legislation with my friend and colleague from Indiana, Susan Brooks. I want to thank her for her work on this and the judiciary leadership, and of course, Senator Dianne Feinstein. Mr. Speaker, imagine you're a 10-year-old girl and you have a dream. Your dream is to stand on the podium at a Summer Olympics with a medal around your neck and you're saluting the American flag. And you're willing to do a lot for that. You're willing to give up all the kinds of things that little girls like to do in their youth. You're willing to spend hours practicing your skills. You get bumps and bruises, but it doesn't stop you. And your parents trust your dream to a coach you call Grandpa. Here's the thing. Your dream becomes a nightmare. The Protecting Young Victims from Sexual Abuse Act comes after devastating reports that at least 368 gymnasts have been sexually abused by their coaches and trainers over the course of 20 years. It's unimaginable. And although the USA Gymnastics received allegations of abuse, they turned a blind eye. Why? Because it was more important for them to win medals and protect their star coaches. We read and heard lots of stories. I'm going to give you an example of one trying to protect the confidentiality. By the time she was in 7th grade, our gymnast has developed an eating disorder, coping with the fact that the coach, as she called Grandpa, made her hate her body. By the time she got to college, she had difficulty maintaining relationships, believing that she would never like being touched or physically embraced by others. Now, here's a postscript. Over more than a decade, the coach we call Grandpa was able to move from gym to gym, abusing girls and recording videos of them. He installed secret cameras in changing rooms and recorded 469 videos of gymnasts, and many of whom were naked.
Mr. Speaker, I yield the gentlelady 2 additional minutes.
Thank you. Thank you,
sir. Gentlelady is recognized for an additional 2 minutes.
Thank you. To continue this, so we have to ask this question: Could these young girls been spared this trauma had proper procedures been in place? And of course, today our answer is hopefully yes. This legislation is a step in a long journey to change the culture around sexual abuse. Too often institutions, whether there are colleges, our military, or here in this case an organization, prioritize preserving their reputations and their brand over the people they protect. This legislation will require national sports bodies like the USA Gymnastics to file reports of abuse as soon as possible. It will establish mandatory training and require the enforcement of policies preventing, reporting, addressing these kinds of allegations. Because protecting our athletes must be our priority, let their dreams come true. Thank you, and I yield back.